Hello and welcome to New Fast Food. We've got a lot of fast food news today, including a handful of new items available at Sonic. Dunkin' Donuts' new items for next month have already leaked. Plus, check out some new drinks available at Wendy's. You'll want to stick around to the end of the episode. I've got a very special surprise guest. You're not going to want to miss this. This guy is one of the greats. If this is your first time tuning in, be sure to hit that subscribe button and also click that notification bell so therefore you're always notified when I release new videos. With that, let's get started. And I'm going to talk about the new Sonic Slush flavors in a minute. But I'm going to start off with their new entree, and that's the crispy tenders, the new chicken tenders that they're offering. Of course, they had chicken tenders before, and of course they also had some boneless buffalo wings and chicken popcorn chicken. But these crispy tenders are replacing the chicken tenders that were in the chicken tender sandwich before. So you can now get them in the crispy chicken tender sandwich still, or as part of a 3-piece, a 5-piece, or regionally as part of a wrap. That wrap is not available near me, but it is available as a regional item in certain locations. Now they're also offering a promotional deal. This is where you get the 3-piece tenders, medium tater tots, Texas toast, and an onion ring, all for $3.99. And this is one of those times where the pricing is somewhat suspicious, as they've got the 3-piece chicken tenders by themselves. At least at my local Sonic, they're offering them for $4.79. That's just for the chicken by themselves. You get nothing else except for some sauce with it. However, if you want the 3-piece with the tater tots, the Texas toast, and the onion ring, that's only $3.99. So it's actually 80 cents cheaper to get the 3-piece tenders with the tater tots than to get it without it. So the pricing on these is actually quite baffling, because even if you want to say that the $3.99 is just a deal, it's a promotional period, it's not going to be available long term, $4.79 for 3-piece chicken tenders where you get nothing else with it, that's really $1.60 per tender, and that's not really a very good deal at all. I think if you're going to be comparing the value on this to other restaurants, I think you have to start with McDonald's. McDonald's right now is offering 2 buttermilk chicken tenders for $2. That makes each chicken tender about $1 a piece. So I think that's where that's sort of the baseline you'd want to start with as far as comparing the value across restaurants here. So if you figure that a chicken tender should be about $1, then the $3.99 for 3 tenders and medium tots, onion ring, and Texas toast, that actually could be looked at as a pretty good deal. But then if you look at the normal pricing for them, the 3-piece at $4.79, and then I was also told that the 5-piece is $6.59. I just can't imagine why, even if this $3.99 deal wasn't available, why anybody would want to purchase that. I want to believe, even though I talked to a couple different locations, I want to believe that they were mistaken and that those prices actually include some kind of combo or something. It just doesn't make any sense why the pricing would be that way. So anyways, I suppose if you want to try a Sonic's new chicken tenders, you better get down there while they're still offering this $3.99 deal, because that's the safest bet as far as getting them at a good value. And before we get into those slushes, I want to also mention that with these new chicken tenders, they also released a new signature sauce. Okay, so their new signature sauce is described as a cross between honey mustard and barbecue. And that actually sounds pretty good. I like the idea of combining different sauces to make a brand new sauce. I like that concept. I think that the honey mustard and the barbecue probably make a pretty good combination. I think that that signature sauce sounds a lot better than some of the other restaurant signature sauces that have been coming out in the last year or so. So of course we had McDonald's come out with their own signature sauce, and Wendy's come out with what they called the Sauce'em sauce. And I think this new Sonic signature sauce, the honey mustard barbecue, I think sounds like the best out of those 3. Alright, so now let's move on to these new slush flavors available at Sonic. And when I actually talked about these all the way back in March, these are the Sonic Snow Cone line of slushes. They include 4 flavors. That is pickle juice, tiger's blood, Bahama Mama, and Blue Hawaiian. So of course, Pickle Juice is the one that everybody's talking about. That is the most unique flavor out of all of these. In fact, I don't really know if it fits into a snow cone line. I've never been offered a pickle snow cone before. I'd say actually of the four, Tiger's Blood is the only one that I've ever had a snow cone of before. Tiger's Blood, at least in my area, I suppose maybe snow cone flavors vary regionally, but of course in my area, Tiger's Blood is a pretty common snow cone flavor. I've really never heard of these other ones. I mean, I've heard of Bahama Mama and Blue Hawaiian, but I've never heard of them as a snow cone. I've heard of them as other things. So if you haven't already checked out my previous video about these snow cone slushes and including the pickle juice flavor, go ahead and check it out. I'll leave a link to it in the upper right hand corner here. I do want to say that probably the most interesting thing to me is the way that they've handled this rollout. What I mean by that is that way back in March, when I made my first video, they had invited a bunch of members of the press, a bunch of media members to a location to test out these new snow cone flavors and report back on them. So there were a lot of articles that were released back in March about the Pickle Juice Slush and these other snow cone flavors. I think that the interesting thing is that they did that so early. Of course, a lot of times when they do a media event like that, it's maybe a week, 2 weeks before the product comes out. It's not very common that they would do that basically 3 months before the product comes out, because now it's been 3 months. Whatever buzz they had going back in March, they're having to re-drum that up all over again now when it's releasing. Whereas if they had done that promotional event, say 2 weeks ago, then there would have already been, then the buzz from that event would have still carried over to this product launch. So it's kind of interesting how they did that. It'll be interesting to see if that works out. Really, I'd just like to know the reasoning behind that, because to me it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Either way, the new Snow Cone Slush line is available now at Sonic. You can go there and pick up the Pickle Juice, Tiger's Blood, Bahama Mama, or Blue Hawaiian. And Dunkin' Donuts has some new items coming out July 2nd, but they've already leaked and I've got them for you here now. Let's take a look. So we have, first of all, the big one is the Doughnut Fries. So the Doughnut Fries, remember, we're testing up in the New York, New Jersey area a couple of months ago. And now they're going to be rolling out nationwide July 2nd. So Doughnut Fries, they were being tested as part of that $2 snack item menu. Doesn't look like the rest of the snack menu is coming along. It's just the Doughnut Fries. So I would expect them to still be that same price, the $2, where you get 5 Doughnut Fries for $2. You can go back and check out my Doughnut Fry video. I'll leave a link to that in the upper right hand corner here. You can go back and check out that for all the details on those. But in addition to the Doughnut Fries coming out in July, they're also going to have this shark bite donut, a chocolatey coconutty donut, and they're also going to be doing brown sugar syrup available in their cold brew coffee. So a handful of new items available at Dunkin' Donuts. Again, these are not available till July 2nd, but you heard about them here on New Fast Food first. And then next up, Wendy's is expanding their line of specialty drinks. And I call them specialty drinks because at first I was calling them springtime drinks, but now they've carried over into summertime drinks, and who knows how long they're going to stick around. So I'm just going to call them specialty drinks. These already included the lemonade, strawberry lemonade, limeade, and green tea. The new flavors available are the berry cherry fruit tea and the strawberry watermelon fruit tea. So I think these are great additions. Especially I like the berry cherry fruit tea. I think that one would be the most appealing to me. I think these both sound like great additions though. I think they both sound like they would pair really well with the Wendy's Berry Burst salad. And they sound really refreshing. I think that's the main thing here. Of course, there's always sodas available, but these teas, lemonades, these just come off as sounding a little bit more refreshing to me. And then finally today, I've got a very special guest for my Friends of Fast Food segment. This is Van from the YouTube channel Van's World. And what I really like about Van's channel is he's got a very strong mission statement. I'll let him tell you all about it. Go ahead, take it away, Van.
Hey Brian, it's Van from Van's World. Just stopping by, man. Thanks for allowing me to come on your channel today. I'm out filming on location. But if you don't mind, I'd like to tell your viewers a little bit about my channel. My channel is all about saving people time and money with my how-tos and reviews Every Thursday is a how-to or a product review. Friday video is a restaurant, fast food, some kind of food review out in the world. So what's better than working on your stuff at the house? Going out and getting something to eat, and that's where my Fridays video comes in. You're not going to want to miss these. These are the ones that's going to save you lots of time and lots of money because you don't want to get something that you don't like. Hey Brian, thanks for allowing me to stop by your channel. Hey, and don't forget guys, I also throw in challenge videos like we just did the Death Nut Challenge. We did the baby food challenge a few months ago. We did a Diet Coke and Mentos to see what it does in a human's mouth backwards. Thanks again, Brian, for allowing me to come on your channel. Y'all have a good one now. Head on over to Van's World.
Awesome. Yeah, check out Van's World. I think it's really great that his food reviews are not just about reviewing the food, but they're also all about saving you time and saving you money. I think that's a really unique mission statement. I think that's a really unique differentiator between his food reviews and everybody else's. But that's enough out of me. Now it's up to you to continue the conversation down below. I want to know, which flavor are you most excited about out of the new Snow Cone line of slushes available at Sonic? Is it the Pickle Juice, the Tiger's Blood, the Blue Hawaiian, or the Bahama Mama? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm really interested to find out which flavor you fast food foodies and drive-through cuties are most excited about. I want to say thank you very much for watching. If this is your first time tuning in, consider subscribing. We talk about fun stuff like this twice a week. I release new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and you can watch more right now.